Make no mistake, you've been fed a line of BS about what women want, and I'm here to set the record straight. No frills, no sugarcoating. Women don't even know what they want to eat, and you need food to survive, but you listen to what they say about their preferences in men. You think being Mr. Perfect, stable, honest, loyal, and hardworking is going to make you a hit with the ladies. Think again. That's a one-way ticket to Snoozeville. Population, you. Let's cut to the chase. Being a nice guy, it's like putting up a huge sign that says, "I'm boring," and boring doesn't win the war for attention. Women aren't looking to be bored out of their minds. They're looking for excitement, a challenge. They want to be entertained. They want a man who brings a little chaos to the table, not one who's predictable and routine. Here's your mission. When this brief is over, you're going to subscribe to my channel because it's the little things that matter. And as men, we can't just run away from our problems and hope they get better. All these people telling you to hit the gym and love God again and again are not helping you. Yes, you can use that for motivation, but what you need is experience. I will teach you things that you can change today to start seeing actual differences in your life. And I'm saying this as someone who is in better shape than half of these motivational gurus. As a man, you have to become the full package, not a buff brokey, not a rich guy with no riz. The full package. You need to understand this. Each point I'm going to hit is connected, a chain of command for attraction, so you better pay attention and follow along. You've got all the good guy traits, right? Integrity. Maybe you have a good honest salary, or maybe a six-figure salary, maybe even a fancy car. But guess what? None of that matters if you can't keep her guessing. Women's brains are wired for intrigue. They want to see the world from a perspective that's alive with potential surprises, not dead with routine. You might think being the bad boy or the arrogant dude is not who you are, but it's not about changing who you are. It's about understanding the game. Women are not builders, they are fixers. They want to feel needed. They want something to work on. And if you become Mr. Fix-It, trying to solve all her problems, you're not giving her what she really wants. You're taking away her purpose. If you're always there, always stable, always the safe choice, you're not a challenge. You're not giving her that natural drive to nurture. When you become predictable, you become invisible. And when she can't see you, she can't want you. Now think about this. You could be making bank, have abs that she can wash clothes on, drive high-class sports cars. But if there's no tension, no mystery, you're just another guy with stuff. And stuff gets old fast. She might start acting out, testing you, trying to provoke that spark. If you fall into that trap and start playing Mr. Fix-It, you've lost the game. Desire drops faster than a recruit doing push-ups after a night out. So, what's a man to do? You've got to flip the script. You need to create situations that she can't predict. Keep her on her toes. If you're as easy to read as a children's book, she's going to put you back on the shelf and look for a novel that's a little more thrilling. Any man can do this, even a brokey. It doesn't take time or effort to be unpredictable, so don't tell me you don't have time for games. Your goody two-shoes head is just way too far up your ass. Don't just be the good guy. Be the good guy with an edge. Be the man who's not always available, whose life is full of surprises. You need to redefine what high value means to a woman. It's not just about your job title, your bank account, or your biceps. It's about the emotional roller coaster you can take her on. Your muscles will attract her, your charisma will arouse her, and your bank account will make her take you seriously. But the only way to keep her is if you have them all. Attraction. That's just the foot in the door. It's about giving her a taste, a sample, not the whole menu. Arousal and desire, though, that's the main course. That's about creating emotional drama, uncertainty, and leaving her craving more. It's about making sure she's always just a little bit unsure if she's got you completely. Make no mistake, this isn't about playing games. It's about understanding the rules of female nature. It's about showing strength, not just of body, but of mind and character. Be the man who's not easily swayed, who knows his worth, and isn't afraid to walk his own path. That's how you command respect and ignite desire. If you can plant yourself in her thoughts, make her think about you without any effort on your part, you're winning this battle. Now, some of you may think by not locking it down with her, by not saying, "I'm all yours," you're playing a risky game. But in the trenches of love, that's exactly how you keep her interest piqued. If you're not fully committed, if you're out there living your life, potentially eyeing other targets, you're telling her subconsciously that she's got to step up her game. This isn't about being good enough on paper. This is about the gut feelings, the instincts. Women will play this game north of 20 years. She doesn't need to know you love her and plan to take care of her and have a family with her. When she's not sure if she's good enough for you, when she's lying in bed thinking about whether she's got what it takes to keep you, that's when she's hooked. The moment you start giving her that certainty, that security that she's got you on lockdown, you're sabotaging the mission. She stops looking up to you and starts seeing you as just another soldier in the barracks. And what happens then? You lose that edge, that command, that respect. When you commit, when you start handing out your position like free rations, you lower your value in her eyes. She starts thinking she's won, and when there's no challenge left, she's out looking for the next hill to climb. And trust me, when she climbs that next hill, she is going to sit on it. You know what I mean? These ladies can be savage. That's the brutal truth. Men, you've got to understand this on a cellular level. We've all seen it. The guy who's been the pillar of stability, married with kids, and suddenly his wife's having a fling with the guy slinging drinks as a bartender. It's not about how good you are on paper. It's about how you play the game. You need to be the prize, make her work for it. And you can't do that if you're handing out commitments like candy on Halloween. You've got to be the man who's hard to pin down, whose life is full of mystery and adventure. Here's the kicker. If you give her that security blanket, that "we're in this together" spiel, you're handing over the keys to the kingdom. You're no longer the general, you're a foot soldier. If you want to keep her desire, you've got to keep her on her toes. Don't get it twisted. This isn't about being cruel. It's about maintaining a balance of power. In love and war, it's the one who wants less who has the power. Keep your mission clear. Stay focused on your goals. And don't let her, or anyone, think they've got you all figured out. The issue at hand is simple. Most guys are striking out with women because they're reading the wrong playbook. For eons, men have been wooing women, but it's only recently that things have gotten more complicated. And not because we've lost the ability to club a woman over the head and drag her back to the cave. The colossal blunder most guys are making is they listen to what women say they want instead of observing what they respond to. Actions speak louder than words, gentlemen. The failure to grasp this basic principle of female nature is why so many men are fumbling the ball. Ever heard someone call a woman of her word? Rarely, right? It's not because all women are dishonest and full of shit. It's because the feminine mind often operates beyond the realm of logic. It's not a bug. It's a feature of feminine nature. It's fluid. It's emotional. And it doesn't always make sense to the rational male brain. We're talking about energies here. Feminine energy isn't static. It's like a river, always moving, always changing. The most feminine women are naturally pulled towards the most masculine men, just like the north and south poles of a magnet snap together. Here's where many men drop the ball. They've lost touch with their masculine core. Our society has blurred the lines, pushing men towards the feminine side of the spectrum, not because it's their true nature, but because it's what they've been conditioned to be. If a guy is all soft edges but chases feminine women, he's got his wires crossed. One of the worst tactical errors a man can make is to put his woman on a pedestal, above everything else in his life. That's not masculine energy. That's a man who's lost sight of his mission. Picture a woman, alone with her thoughts at night. Who do you think she's dreaming about? The guy who's all in on her, to the point of obsession, or the guy who's on his grind, with a mission that lights a fire in his belly? The one on his grind, obviously, right? Women are drawn to men with purpose, men with drive, men who prioritize their mission even above them. And your mission should be to improve in all aspects as a man. Make no mistake, to aspire to greater achievements and reach unprecedented heights in life. Kindly consider endorsing this video by giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with a trusted companion, and subscribing to our channel. Your support is greatly appreciated.